All right, what's up guys? A-Sound Rider. Today I'm gonna show y'all how to install the rear pegs and the back seat on the 2024 V4. It also goes for the V4S. It should be the same for the 2020 models and up. So all you're gonna need is, oh man, what sizes are these? 6mm, I think this is a 3mm. Allen wrench, a flathead screwdriver to get the little spacers out for the rear pegs, and then obviously your parts to put on the bike. Cool, so. All right, so first we have to start with putting this together so that we can fit it on the back seat. I think this is gonna be the most time consuming part, so we'll start here. So you have your bolts that come with the bike. The way it should bolt up, you guys can see, there's a kind of hook right there. Oops, hook right there. And then these holes should match up. So this one's gonna go in, let me get it closer. This is gonna go in like this. It's gonna slide in. And then we're just putting our bolts into here, so let's do that. It's gonna be the little tiny black ones that came with it. And it's, so you see the different sizes? My gosh. Okay, you see the different sizes? Nope. So it's gonna be the smaller ones. So let's do that. Oops. All right, so tighten those up. These don't have to be over torqued or anything, just. They do the same for the other side. Let's see. So so this hook right here slides into this piece right there. So make sure I'm getting that. Slides in like that, and these line up perfectly. Put it this way so you guys can see. And then take your, remember you have the small ones and the big ones. It's gonna be the smaller one. Put that in there. Tighten those down. sorry. That bug was having the time of his life. I had to get off my knee. Nope. Still having it. Now let's switch over to the seat, and then I'll show you guys how to take the seat off and then install the cowl and then the seat. All right, so now for the fun part, you're gonna need to take off this bolt and this bolt, and then there are two more on the other side. Here, let me show you. And then this one, and they're gonna be a 5mm Allen wrench. And then try to keep the plastic piece in between the little spacer, because that's gonna, this part right there, it's gonna make sure that your fairings don't scratch when you put the bolts back. I don't know if this one's gonna, yeah, okay. Go to the other side. Keep those bolts handy because you're gonna use the same bolts to install the seat cowl before you put the seat on. So same thing with these. Then the cowl should just slide right off. That. Grab the new one, and actually I should put this down while I already have the key in on this side. Here, let me come over here. So with the key, turn it to the right like you're gonna take the seat off, and then push forward. That's just that piece. And then, I actually haven't seen under this. This is probably the smallest. Here, I'll show you guys. It's the smallest piece I've ever had on a bike. I think you get one Allen wrench. That's it. Unless there's more underneath, that's all I see. So maybe Ducati doesn't want you working on their bikes. Put that back. All right, cool. So now grab this. So this should just, this part here should hook into that part there. Get you straight again. And it should go on just like the other fairing came off. Just like that. Here, and you can see, I'll do that again. You can see those bolts right there. Those are lining up. And I'll show you what to do with that. All right, so the last two bolts, the bigger ones, the only two bigger ones that are in the kit, those are gonna go in right here. So let's one hand this. And then this one, same thing. I'm not left-handed, so you're gonna have to work with me. Oh, it's because it wasn't lined up. This is hard to do. Improvise here. I'm gonna hold the camera with my armpit. All right, and if those holes don't line up, then you know you probably did something wrong. You have to go back, make sure they're fitted. Okay, and then you're gonna grab the bolts that you took out from here and here, and then put those back in. Make sure it's all lined up. Doesn't have to be super tight. Just make sure they're on there. And we'll come around the other side. Same thing. All right, now for the grand finale to put the seat on. Grab a little seat. Actually, I haven't done this, but I would assume it would just go on straight like this. Ah, okay. So you have to turn the key. I hope you guys can see. All right, so you have to turn the key. Let me just show you the whole thing. Make this as in-depth as I can. So there's a little, this right here, a little latch thing. When you turn the key, it opens it. If I can turn it well. When you turn the key, it opens it. See that there? So when you're putting the seat on, some bikes you have to turn the key, some you don't. This one looks like it's going to be one where you have to turn the key. So slide it on, but to get it all the way on, turn the key, and it'll grab. And you'll know, oh, did it wrong. Turn the key. There you go. Hear the click. Now it's on. And that's the seat, so cool. Let's go to the foot pegs then. Now I have a flathead screwdriver to get these little spacers out, but you might be able to use a, let's just see if this works, because I obviously haven't done this yet. You might be able to use a razor or a pick or something that can, or even just a smaller flathead, anything that can get in there. Okay, so that's one. I gotta go find that. And that's the other one. They look like this. So easy. Now you're gonna put your rear pegs on. Ooh, this is gonna be a challenge because, well, are these the same bolts? Oh, okay, they're the same bolts, they're just a little bit of a different color. And then you're gonna put the rear seats on. And if you ever wonder how they go on, I'm gonna back up a little bit so you guys can see this. If you ever wonder how they go on, they have to look right. Oh my gosh. You've probably never seen a motorcycle with them like this. Also, it wouldn't even fit because it would have to go under like this to be flush. So it's pretty self-explanatory the way to put them on. So one bolt here. And by the way, this is way easier than the 899. The 899, oh my gosh. If you have one, if you've ever done the seat pegs on one of those, it sucks. It's like under the exhaust and you have to do all these matrix just to get the bolts in. Okay, so this is easy peasy. You just screw this right in. Just make sure they're tight. You don't have to go crazy with it. All right, switch to the other side. So same thing, get these out. So you're gonna wanna get these out. Oh, I'm trying to scratch it. And then take your left peg, passenger peg, same thing as the other side. Let's see. Let that go in a little bit and then I can really get it in there. I'll just hold that there. All right, let it go. And then throw that one in. This side's a little bit more difficult with the, you can't see it, the tire cover right here. If you have a long Allen wrench, but if you have a short Allen wrench, it's not an issue. Let's try to get this in. Okay, that one's in. Give it back. And then get this one in. and just torque it down. You don't want your passenger to fly off because he or she, the pegs got loose and then he or she fell off or slipped off. So make sure they're just tight, but you don't have to over torque them. All right, so that is how you put the rear seat cowl, and then also the passenger pegs on. If you learned from the video or you just found it interesting, please like and subscribe. I have some more working videos I'm gonna upload on the 899 as well. So cool, thanks for watching.